Welcome back MVP road car. Today we are diving into something truly special, the 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia, a name that carries a legacy from the 1950s and 60s, reborn in a modern form. This is not just a car, it's a statement, a bridge between nostalgia and innovation. And in this review, we're going to take you through everything: the design, the cabin, the performance, and of course, how much it's going to set you back. So buckle up, because this one's worth your attention. Let's start by taking a look at the exterior. One glance at the new Karmann Ghia and you'll notice it hasn't forgotten its roots. The design team at Volkswagen clearly wanted to honor the classic coupe's flowing curves, but they've wrapped it in futuristic details. The front end features a clean, wide face with a subtle LED light bar that stretches across the nose, tying the headlights together in one sleek line. Those headlights themselves are slim, sharp, and adaptive, giving the car a distinct look at night. The hood dips gently, just like the original, while the fenders flare in a sculpted but elegant way. From the side, you can really appreciate the proportions. It's low-slung, with a roofline that flows gracefully into the rear. The wheel arches are pronounced, housing wheels that range from 19 to 21 inches depending on the trim. The car sits with confidence, not aggressive like a supercar, but definitely sporty enough to turn heads. The designers have played with aerodynamics here too. The flush door handles, the subtle side skirts, and even the airflow channels integrated into the bumper all contribute to a drag coefficient that's surprisingly low for a retro-inspired car. Around back, the rear is probably my favorite angle. The wraparound taillights echo the front's light bar, creating a unified design language. A simple spoiler integrated into the deck lid and a clean rear diffuser finish the look. It's modern, but if you know the old Karmann Ghia, you'll see the soul of that car in every curve. Step inside and things get even more interesting. Volkswagen has clearly taken cues from their ID lineup of EVs, but they've added a premium, almost bespoke touch for the Karmann Ghia. When you open the door, you're greeted by a cabin that blends simplicity with sophistication. A large central infotainment screen dominates the dash, paired with a fully digital driver display that's sharp and customizable. But unlike some minimalist interiors that feel cold, the Ghia uses warm materials, so soft leathers, wood or brushed aluminium accents depending on your choice, and ambient lighting that wraps around the cabin. The seats are sculpted for comfort but supportive enough for spirited driving. You can choose from sustainable eco leather or upgraded Napa leather, both available in a wide range of colors. The stitching details are a nod to the craftsmanship of the past, and Volkswagen has even included subtle retro touches like circular air vents and a start button styled after the original ignition knob. Space-wise, the Karmann Ghia is a 2+2 coupe. That means front passengers are treated like royalty, with plenty of legroom and headroom for a car this sleek. The rear seats are best suited for kids or short trips with adults, but they fold down to extend trunk space, making it more practical than you'd expect. The cargo area itself is decent, with enough room for a weekend getaway. Technology is everywhere in this car. The infotainment system is powered by Volkswagen's latest software, offering wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, over-the-air updates, and a voice assistant that actually works well. There's also an optional augmented reality head-up display that projects navigation and speed directly onto the windshield. Sound comes courtesy of a premium Harman Kardon system, tuned specifically for the Ghia's cabin acoustics. Safety and driver assistance features are top-notch too. Adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automated parking come standard. Higher trims get more advanced systems, including semi-autonomous highway driving. Now let's talk about what's under the skin. The 2026 Karmann Ghia is offered in both electric and hybrid versions, giving buyers flexibility depending on where they live and how they drive. The base model uses a turbocharged 2.0-liter hybrid system producing around 280 horsepower. It's smooth, efficient, and offers a 0 to 60 time of just under 6 seconds. But the real star is the fully electric version. Using Volkswagen's updated MEB Plus platform, it comes with dual motors for all-wheel drive, producing around 380 horsepower in standard form. And there's a rumored performance trim pushing closer to 450. That model is expected to hit 60 in just 4.2 seconds. Range is competitive, with up to 340 miles on a full charge thanks to a new high-density battery pack. Charging is fast too thanks to 250 kilowatt DC fast charging. You can go from 10 to 80% in about 20 minutes. On the road, the Karmann Ghia feels refined and engaging. The steering is precise. The suspension balances comfort and sportiness beautifully, and the low center of gravity from the battery pack makes it handle corners with confidence. It's not trying to be a hardcore sports car, but it nails the sweet spot between Grand Tourer and sporty coupe. Of course, all this comes at a price. Volkswagen has positioned the Karmann Ghia as a premium offering, sitting above the ID lineup but below full luxury brands like Audi or Porsche. The hybrid model is expected to start around $42,000, while the fully electric version begins closer to $48,000. Add in options like the premium sound system, larger wheels, or the performance package, and you're looking at the mid to high 50s. That's competitive when you consider what you're getting: iconic design, modern tech, and strong performance. So, who is this car for? It's for people who want something different, something that doesn't just blend into the sea of SUVs and crossovers. It's for those who appreciate design and heritage, but also want cutting-edge technology. It's not the cheapest Volkswagen you can buy, but it might be the one with the most character. At the end of the day, the 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia is a love letter to the past and a confident step into the future. It's stylish, it's fun to drive, and it carries a name that means something. And for many people, that's worth every penny. So that's the full breakdown of the new Karmann Ghia. Let me know in the comments, so would you pick the hybrid or the full EV? And do you think Volkswagen nailed the balance between retro and modern? Thanks for watching MVP Road Car, and I'll see you in the next review.